Kiyra Lynn with Hollywood First Look, and today I'm sitting down with Nicole Elizabeth Berger, Aramis Knight, and Cyrus Arnold to talk about their new film, Runt. Let's take a first look.
She asked her on a date.
Can his ass.
What the hell? Oh, stop! Get off!
They push you down the stairs, and what do? Nothing.
Kids need consequences. Back off our team.
Something's off.
Calvin?
Is that a problem?
He's stalking my girlfriend.
Did you really fall off your bike?
No.
Nicole, we're going to start with you. I would love for you to just let our audience know a little bit about what Runt is about.
This film portrays a real-life struggle many go through without the proper support and access that I think really many of us take for granted. It's important to recognize these inequities too, to proper guidance, and to address issues that are so damaging and self-destructing, and give those who are being bullied or prone to bullying positive outlets, which was also a close cause to Cameron's heart too, and is really paramount to the foundation as well.
I would love for each of you to tell me a little bit about each of your characters. Cyrus, why don't we start with you?
I play Borgie, and Borgie is Cal's buddy. He's his homie, and I'm gonna say that they used to have a bond like blood. Borgie fell into some pretty bad habits in the movie regarding drug and alcohol abuse and being bullied. Borgie, when he was bullied, he kind of started to inflict that inner turmoil into some pretty bad habits for anyone, especially a young person, and that kind of damaged his relationship with Cal and kind of it doesn't send Cal on a dark path. That's where Aramis's character Vic comes into play, but definitely Borgie's bad habits have damaged their relationship.
It was, a bit out of my comfort zone. I think especially early on in the process when we were all getting to know each other, I was like trying to be very open about who I am as a person off screen, just because of the sort of despicable things that Vic does on screen. But I also found it to be a lot of fun because we all became fairly close on the movie and we were all really good friends. So afterward, I always feel like it was like a bit of a shocker how mean we could be to each other. And I also think, everybody was so professional on the movie, and we were all there for the same reason, which was to make, the best possible movie we could make with what we had. And I think we all did that. And we had, very open communication throughout. And especially with some of Nicole and I scenes, it was, it was intense for me, and I can only imagine how intense it was for her. So, but I also think it's important to show people stuff like this really happens,
I mean, with that being said, Nicole, you definitely did share some really intense scenes with Aramis. Can you talk me through a little bit about that and getting and prepping? I don't want to give too much away, but it is a very intense, emotional and physical scene.
The scene I believe you're alluding to was for sure the most difficult to film. I worked well in advance with my acting coach to really get in the mindset of a defilement victim, and try to understand the physical, emotional, and psychological distresses of living through a sexual assault. I also think the lessons learned there really apply equally, no matter a person's age. But the implications were even more drastic considering Cecily being a teenager. And I will say, though, that I felt supported throughout. We blocked the scene and talked through it and worked it out well in advance. So yeah, again, I knew what to expect and when to expect it. It was like choreography almost.
Runt will be playing in New York and in Los Angeles in theaters on October 1st and on video on demand on October 19th. This is Kiyra Lynn, and I'll see you next time.
Leave me alone.